Hi and welcome back to the Priisek channel. Here we are today, back with the skin clinic. Yes, we're going to do the cutout faces today. And not only just for the players, but for the staff members as well. So this is an all-in-one video, shows you how to do all of your players and all of your staff members. Just get down and subscribe to the channel, please, boys and girls. If you're not supporting me. And I want your support. Two-way street, innit? I'll give you faces, you give me likes. Yes, so here we are. I'm sure we've seen this face before. He's just mental, absolutely mental hair. So what are we going to do about it? We're going to sort it out for you today. We're going to go right in and get it going, done and dusted, all in one hit today. This is to do the cutout faces. It's the same principle for the DF11 as well, just where you download them from. Go to DF11 and download your source. But what we're going to do today, down in the description, is the direct link to get the faces, get the NEWGAN software, and we're going to show you it all. So, you've clicked on the link down below in the description. Thank you very much. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to run over to it. So, it's done by Maradona90. If you don't know who he is the fantastic guy who has brought the NEWGAN software to us, and it is just mind-blowing. I take no... it's not mine. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm just showing you how to use it. Now, we're over on his site. It's at GitHub as well, just in case you're wondering where we are. NEWGAN Manager. Now, a couple of key things. If you're on FM23 or previous, as it says here in the information, you're going to need the older version. Click on Releases up here. You click on Releases, and that will then give you the different versions. For the older one, you want 1.3.1, I think it is. I have got a video down in the description if you want to go and see how to do that version as well. It's the same thing, but 99% of you are now on FM24, I hope. If not, discount code. Get an extra 5% off with my discount code of Priisek. Yes. Right, so here we are now. You've clicked on the link, NEWGAN Manager. A couple of things to download. You can go either. You got the updated FACEPACK, which again, these aren't your real faces. These are your new gen faces. These are what we're going to get in all your players. 11 gig or 9 gig. When we do the staff members, we're going to have to copy the whole lot. So if you have 20 gig spare, do the 9 gig pack because it's going to take up 18. If you've got over 22, 25 gig, whatever, go for the bigger one. They are, as it says, higher quality. They are a little bit better. Either, depending on space. That's what it all comes down to. If you've got the space to run both of them, if you haven't got so much space, get the DF11 ones. They're a lot smaller. So, but what we need to do, click on the download link. It will take you to media file or torrent, depending on which one you go for. Download it, leave it go. Be in 9 or 11 gig. Go and have your dinner. It's going to take a while. Then come down. Depending on whether you're on Mac or Windows. This is a Windows install guide. I don't own a Mac. I don't know nothing about Macs, to be honest. Literally, Macs, Apples, eat them. It's all Apple, isn't it? It's only good for eating. Get on Windows. So again, like I said, you'd click on the NEWGAN Manager install guide, click on that, it will then download into your downloads area. So what we're going to do then, we'll leave that download a second, it's done, and we'll just pop over there now. Right, so here we are, we've got these two fantastic things downloaded. Now what we need to do, we need to extract them out. You can use 7-zip and all loads of other things, WinRAR. It's the best one. It's the one I use. Double click on that. What you'll get a folder pop up like so. And there it is. So what will happen is you will get all these folders pop into your little window, and what you want to do is press extract. Now what's going to happen then is you're going to get these extraction files and click on OK. Now what this will do, this will populate a folder into your downloads area. So now when we go there, we're going to see this like so. So in here is 3 different folders: views, filters, and also dist. I don't know why they call it dist. It's the folder we want to get to install the software. That's the first one you go on. Double click on it, run the software, install, job's a good one. If you have run NEWGAN Manager 1.3.1 on your computer before, please do uninstall. Get rid of it before you start, because it will cause you all end of issues. It'll say it's installed correctly. It won't work. I can guarantee you. I had it when I first did it. So please don't go down that route. Once you've installed it, job's a good one. Go over now. Highlight these 2. Copy and paste. I'm sure most of you are Windows literate, that you know how to do that. Right mouse button on them. You then get a little window pop up saying copy. It'll then highlight them a little bit more. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and pop these into our FM24 folder. Now if you're unsure where to find that, it's in Documents. So go to your Documents folder, Sports Interactive, double click on that, FM24, double click on that. Literally, this is where you want it. So what you'll do, go onto an area where you're not highlighting anything, right mouse button, paste. Paste them in. If you've already got them in there, overwrite them, because they'll be the old ones. We're putting new ones in just to make sure everything is rosy. Once we've got them, go back into your game. So what you want to do now in the game, go to Scouting. Go to Scouting first of all, then go to Players at the top. Very important. I've already got it in here, so I'll just change it so we can show you what is going on. First section you need to do is the overview, or whichever one you've got listed. You might have general information, whatever it'll be. Go into Custom, and then what you want to do, you want to import a view. Now I've got other ones in here myself, but the one you want for this part first of all is Script Faces Player Search. Click on that, click Load. It will say it's been imported successfully. Beautiful. It should then automatically pop up on your window. If it doesn't, click on it again. It'll be at the bottom. Click on it. All the players now have got these codes and numbers all on this side. If you haven't got this, you haven't done it correctly. The next stage you want to do, go over and make sure that the interested in is unticked. Don't have anything there. So all of these players, well, a hell of a lot of them, depending on if you're Bournemouth like I am here, they've got no interest in signing for you. They want to play Billy Big Time football, so they won't be keen. Go to the Edit Search screen next. Click on that. Now in here, what you want to do, again, down here is a little cog. Click on that. Manage your filters. So again, I've already got it in here because I've already been fiddling around. You won't have anything in there, like you can see here. As if by magic, yes, Harry Potter's here. Import. And there it is. Is NEWGAN search filter. Click on it. Click Load. Tick it. Click OK. It hasn't worked yet. You've still got more stuff to do. Click on the cog again. It's down the bottom. Click on it. Don't click OK yet, for goodness sake. Exclude. At this moment in time, if you see the number up here I've got 38,607 players. Untick it, the number grows. You also sometimes get that silly little box pop up, but we'll sort that in a minute. It's gone up by another 40 odd players. Cool. Click OK, get rid of that rubbish. Now, here's our man, Joel Benitez, with his beautiful face. So what we're going to do now, there's a lot of players, so it might take a few seconds to sort it. Sometimes you might think he's not even done it. We are set up here. Click on the home screen. You might think, why? Yeah, click on the home screen. Then go scouting, players. Highlight the top one, and then Control A on your mouse, keyboard, whatever. You know what I mean. Click it on the keyboard. It takes a few seconds. Control P. Pops up a little window now. Hit the bottom one, text file. Click OK. It's now going to tell you what do you want to do. Do you want to name it? You can name it whatever you want. Do it as your save name. If you're playing as Truro City for sake, say, or Land's End United. You won't be playing as Land's End because that's my team. I've got my own little team in FM24 that is Land's End United. Go over and check out my videos. It's fantastic stuff. Same with Truro City. My other save we're doing. We're up in the Premier League now. Oh my goodness me. Truro in the Premier League. Beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to name this Born. That will do it. Click Save. I've already got it in there. If you haven't, it'll just do it anyway. So now what we've got all of these players saved in an RFT file. Now, RFT file, you might ask, what on earth is one of them? Well, that is one of these that we need. We are going to go in over here now. We're going to sort out this. We're going to create a new profile. We're going to call it Born because that's what we do here. Create. Now go in the one below and then you'll find Born is in there. As you can see, Land's End and Truro for my saves that I do. Born. It's in there now. Now images. Now, have you extracted your images yet? If not, go over and extract them. So we've gone back over to our download area. Now, there it is. That one there. That's the one we need. It's all there lit up. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go in there. We're going to sort it out. We're going to extract it. We're going to say, thank you very much. Can we do that? Yes, please. Indeed, we can. Extract to. Just press it. And then what it will do, you'll get your little box pop up. Click OK. It'll then run through the process of extracting it and all that jazz. And then we'll see it come through in a minute. It might take a little while. You've got quite a few gig to do. Right, well, it's finished extracting. Now, go inside to it. Double click on it. If you go in again, you can see all the different continents and nations and that sort of thing. But what we want, you want this folder here that says Update 1. Or, depending whether you've got the 11 gig one, this is the 9. I've got a big computer, but I've just gone with this one. Right mouse button, copy. Go to your Football Manager window where you put in the filters and the views. You will see a graphics folder. If you don't see a graphics folder, create one and then get it. And then what you want to do is just in here, again, right mouse button, paste. It'll take a few seconds because it's massive. And once it's over there, you'll see it there. Now, in here, I would leave it the same. We're not gonna rename it or anything yet. This is the one we need for this. Now pop back over to your NEWGAN manager. Because what we need to do now is where it says select image, click on that, find Football Manager 24, go into graphics. Now there is your folder. Click on it, highlight it like so. So you've gone in, we've gone through the process. I missed it slightly, but but it is there. We can see that we've gone all the way from Sports Interactive, Football Manager 24, graphics, and then we've clicked on that and we've highlighted it like so. Click OK. Now, RTF file. Click on this, come down and find Bournemouth, or Bourne, or whatever you've called it, Test, or Truro. Yeah. Now, when you first run this, the first ever time you run this, you will be on Generate. When you want to do it a second time, you need to go through the whole process of creating an RFT file and all that sort of thing. RFT, RTF, it's all letters in it. And you would then do preserve. But for this process, we need to generate. Overwrite, I've never used it. I don't know what it's for. I don't really understand why you want to overwrite the faces you've got. Once you've got them, surely you want to keep these beautiful faces. But what you do generate first of all for the first run, and make sure duplicate is allowed, because if you don't, as you get into saves and you've got 140,000 faces, there ain't that many faces in here. So allow that, and then you'll see the button down here that says replace faces. Now, blink and you'll miss it, because sometimes this is really quick, other times super slow, depending on how quick your computer is and how many faces you got. It just went. It did it for me again, didn't it? It does it all the time. Now, what will happen now is, inside this folder, if you come in, you've now got a config file down the bottom. It wasn't there earlier on. If we go back to the other folder, we can see there's no config file, but it is there now. Go back into the game, go up to your Priisek button or FM button, depending on what skin you're using. But if you're not using my skins, link is in the description. Come over and get them. They are the best going. Click on that. Preferences. Now, normally, you'll probably see Overview. Click on the button and go to Advanced. Most common, change that to Interface. Now, you'll see down here, there's an area called Skin. The top one will probably be ticked for you. Untick it. Tick the middle one. Then press Reload Skin. What will happen is it will reload your skin. Again, depending on the speed of your computer, is how long this will take. And as if by magic, Joel Benitez has now got a proper head of hair. He actually looks normal. I cannot believe it. He does look good. Who else we got? Oh, just all of them. They're all now got great. Oh my goodness me, he's meant to be 21. Yeah, sometimes the faces do look a little bit older. Not sure why that one's not changed, but there we go. Look, normally the telltale sign is the green above. They do sometimes have that little bit on them. I'm guessing with the 11 gig ones, you probably won't get that little bit of hazing on top of their head, but that's a small little part. What you got to do, normally, if you're not running the staff as well, go into the Priisek button, your FM button, preferences, tick the top one, untick the middle one, and then click confirm, and off you go till you get your new lot of regens in, and then you can come over and run it again. Don't forget to put it on to preserve. Make sure you do, because if you don't, it ain't gonna work. Right, now the second part of the video, we're gonna go and do the beautiful staff, all in one. Right, so here we go. We're back into our download folder. Now, this is what I was saying earlier on. I haven't renamed the other one. This one we're gonna rename. So, right mouse button on it, change the wording, maybe just get rid of that bit. Call it staff if you want. Whatever you want to do, just call it something else. Copy. Go into your graphics folder. There's the original one. Right mouse button and paste them in. And we'll leave that paste in. It's going to take a little while, a minute or so, depending on how quick your computer is. So over it comes, and there it is, our one that says staff. So we can look inside again. No config file. Now, the reason why I'm saying we need two, if you tried to run the staff now, all it would do, if you did the same one again, it would renew your config file and you wouldn't be able to run it properly. There is a quick way you could merge the config files afterwards. It's up to you. You know, what I tend to do is I normally have a DF11 faces for the staff, cutouts for the faces, that sort of thing. So you know which is which. You can change it around, that sort of thing. But again, it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. But I'm doing it this way, where we've got two separate face packs. I think it just works better. So what we want to do now is go over to your staff screen. So go to staff search. Now, a bit like making sure that all the players were available, what you do is where it says include, untick everyone. So everyone is here. Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, they're all in here. So even people that wouldn't be of any use to you are here, including regenerated managers and staff members. Now click on staff search. What you want to do is customize and import a view. Now this time in your script folder, you'll see script faces staff. Click on that, click load. It will say it's been successfully imported. Again, we've now got a load of numbers and stuff. Go to new search, click on the cog, manage, import, click on the same new gen search filter, tick it, click OK. This time you can see they're already not there, so that's good. But you do need just to click it again, just to make sure that it is here. Just double check. Remove the players. I know it says players. Don't worry about it. Click OK. You'll now see all of the people that are here. Now it just is a bit weird. Just bear with me. Tick the top one. Control. Now, I've missed a step. Quickly go back. Press the home screen. Yes. Go back to staff. Come into staff. Tick the top one. Control A. Literally, sometimes I baffle myself with my speed of stuff. Control P. Bring up your pop-up window. If you're missing what I'm doing, press pause. Go back. It's literally, you know, it's all here, everything you need. Even the little boo-boo we made there then. Click OK. This time, Born Staff, we're going to call them this time. Save it. Go back over to your NEWGAN. Now this time again, we need to create a new one. So this one's going to be called Born Staff. Click create. Tick the box. Go to Born Staff. Again now, this time make sure you choose your staff one. Click on it. Go in and find Documents, Sports Interactive, FM24, Graphics, Staff one. Click OK. Now go to your RFT folder. Come down to Born Staff. Click Open. Make sure it's on Generate. Replace faces. Leave it run through. Again, you know, it won't take long. If you do have an error pop up at any stage during this little process, you've done something wrong, go back and have a look at it again. Right, so now what we want to do, go to the Priisek button, click on Preferences, untick the top, tick the middle, press Reload Skin, and voila. And just like that, we now have some beautiful faces for our staff. And yeah, he's 34, he's young, so he should have a great face like that, you know. And this one as well, another beautiful, beautiful person. It's just great to have our staff members all looking good. One thing I did forget, when you're doing include, make sure you do your staff. So take away the uninterested ones, so nobody there, so you get the maximum amount of people, but please do tick your team, because otherwise, when you go to your staff of your own staff, you won't get faces. These lot won't have faces. See, there's the telltale green mark on top of his head that happens now and again. If you don't tick that, sorry, I hold my hands up. I might be magic, but I'm not perfect. People do make mistakes now and again. So all in all, it will work out pretty good for you if you follow these instructions to the letter. I'm clicking here now just for no reason at all. But please do like, subscribe, and get notified to all the... Hang on. Me again. Don't do it yet. Priisek button, preferences, go back in, untick the middle, tick the top, click confirm. Then you can subscribe to my channel. Please do, boys and girls. There you go. The definitive way to get your players and your staff members beautiful faces. I know. I used to be a model myself. See you next time. Goodbye.